Good afternoon. This is your girl, Lady J. Well, today the topic is the journey. I want to talk about the journey. Yes, the journey. And also the requirement. One of the requirements are we have to go on this journey alone. As much as we want everybody to be part of our journey and we want them to see everything that's going on, even though we know there's going to be some bumps in the road, they cannot come with you. Okay, whatever God has for you, you have to go alone. Now, once you get to the finish line and you want to go back and grab your loved ones and your friends to celebrate your success with you, that's fine. But whatever it is that God has for you, you have to go on this journey alone. And I want to talk to those who are really having a hard time making that adjustment. Lady J, of course, you know me. I meditate and I hear God, and sometimes I don't always move like I'm supposed to. But with great conviction, He allowed me to see the things that's been going on around me. He allowed me to see the things I need to start doing. I need to be more disciplined. He has put special people in my life that are great influencers. They already made it to the top. They're already wealthy and healthy. And so these people, and I don't want to say who it is because I'm on my journey. Once I get to the place I need to be, then I would allow you to be part of my success and the things that I had to go through to get to where I'm at. And I will have plenty of videos showing my journey. But for now, I have to keep it to myself, because sometimes we be quick to tell everybody our business, and you got to be careful with that. Not everybody wants to see you succeed. Not everybody wants to see you have a great life. And so sometimes as much as you want to let everybody in on what you're going through, what you're going to, we cannot do that. And please hear me when I say you cannot let everybody know your business, especially when it's something that's bigger than you. People say they happy for you and then turn around with that same mouth and try to curse you. So please, once again, whatever it is that God has for you and whatever journey you're on, make sure you keep it to yourself. Okay? Do not televise it to everybody at all. So anyways, God allowed me to stumble into somebody that I look up to, somebody that is a great speaker. Your girl, Lady J, I do it here. I love to speak. I love to motivate people, to help them to navigate through life, to find their purpose, to find their identity. Who are you? What are you? Outside of the world, outside of your friends, outside of your family, who are you? I'm always trying to speak to people because I want you to be a better version of yourself. You are not who you was on yesterday. You have a clean slate, a new beginning. See, God had breathed fresh air, fresh breath in us. We have new life. So with that new life, what you going to do with it? So this is what I do. I love it. And so this great person is going to help me to get to that place that God wants me to be, so that I could be one of the greatest motivational speakers there is of the world. Yes, I said it, because by faith, I see it. I see me talking to millions of people and traveling the world. I see me. See, you have to see yourself. You just can't be talking about it. You got to walk in it. You got to feel you got to feel it. You got to want it bad enough that you're willing to do what you got to do to get there. Okay, and I'm about to mess you up with this one. But I was holding on to finances. It's not that I didn't have the money. I might not have the whole thing of the cost of the things that I wanted to do, but I had enough. God gave me enough that I can start. A startup fee. You know how you got to put down when you get an apartment, you got to put down the first month rent and the security deposit. Sometimes it's just the security deposit, but you got to put something down. And so I was always hesitant to releasing some of the money because I was looking at my bills and my debts and, my son that's been sick, and I'm a single parent mom, and I got all these things I got to do. And if I give this and I give that, then I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I might need to make a withdrawal, but I can't because I gave it away. So these are the things that we battle with, is finances, because we don't want to, by faith, leap out and just do it without hesitant, without looking back and having any regrets. Just do it. And I'm here to tell you, just do it. Lady J just did it. Even in an economy that's full of debt and lack of promises, and we're going through with the COVID-19, we're going through so much stuff that it's like it brings fear. And it's always what if? I don't know, maybe next time. What if I told you there will not be a next time? What if I told you that today was the day that you make up your mind that you're going to move forward in your own business? You're going to move forward in finishing that book. You're going to move forward and go to school. You're going to move forward from that dead-end job. You're going to move forward, make your mind that, you know what? That 9-to-5 job is not for me. It's time for me to start sowing into my own life. I am wealth. The Bible declares that your gift make room for you. What is your gift? Your gift is not your 9-to-5 job. Your gift is built down on the inside of you. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you to open up that treasure box. That gift will bring life to a world that's dead. God is counting on you, and I am too. So this journey, you're going to have to walk alone. You're going to have to go alone. It's only one key for one person, and that's you. No more being comfortable. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. It's not going to happen that way. You have to use your creative mind, be courageous, and be bold in this season, and go after what you believe in. Not what your friends, not what your family, what you believe in. Put your foot down and stop making some moves, faith moves, and watch God. I did that, but I had to release a seed. I can't hold on to the seed and expect God to knock on my door and say, here. No, I have to sow seed into my future. My future is not 5 years, 10 years, a year from now. My future is right now. And as soon as I release that seed, that's when I was like, oh my God, I finally did it. I finally did it. And the minute I did it, there was a surge of excitement and so much energy that I was like, yes, you did it. But then I said, I released the seed, and I got the phone call from a very important, very known person. And all of a sudden, it wasn't the fear like, oh my, I can't do it, I'm not going to do it, oh my God, I need my money back. It was the kind of happy fear like, oh my God, I'm really stepping out there. Like, it doesn't even matter what's going on around me, because I've got my mind locked in destiny and purpose, and I'm about to do this. And those that doubted me and those that walked out of my life, and those that didn't have faith in me, they are going to see that it was all planned by God. It wasn't part of the journey. You guys got to realize things are going to go wrong. Things are going to go sideways. You're going to lose people. People are going to walk out of your life. And it's not going to make sense until it makes sense. Now everything makes sense. From the bad relationships to the bad marriage to things happening into my life that I never invited, to the knocks at the door that I never seen coming. All of it was part of getting me to this place, this platform. It's beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. And I wanted to share this because I know so many people have such big dreams. But they always fight with themselves. I don't have the finances. If you have $5, you have enough to get started. I bet you if you save money, $3 out of each paycheck, $5 out of each paycheck, as little as it seems, and by the end of the month, you'd be like, oh man, oh wow. So maybe the problem is how you think and how you see money. I think that's the biggest part of why people fail to be successful, because it's how they see money. You don't see that you're making a great deposit, and what you're about to reap, them couple of dollars ain't nothing to what God's about to put in your hand. And he's about to make your name great upon the earth. But you got to trust him. Most importantly, trust yourself. And how bad do you want it? What would you go? What great lengths would you go to make sure that you achieve these goals? Make sure that you get to that place that you so want to be. Are you listening to yourself and closing the door to people who don't bring you joy, who don't give you hope? So it's up to you. And I'm telling you this because Lady J has found herself in the midst of chaos, in the midst of misunderstanding. I've always been misunderstood my whole life because I always think differently. And now I'm moving differently. I think that we all are in some kind of relationship, whether it be with a male, whether we have friendship with a female, whatever we're in, some of us are in some kind of relationship. And I think that sometimes we hold on to them and there's no sense of happiness. And every time you think about that person, you're not even excited. The love has run out. The well has dried up, but you're still there. I think this is a time in the season to make a decision of where you want to be this time next year. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Put it into action. But know that you will need finances. And I think that once you realize your self-worth, it won't even matter what anybody else thinks. Today I realize that I'm always leaning on people, and because he've always said, if you ever need me, I'm here for you. And we think that people that we love, people that we care about, are going to be there for us. And at times we think that because even having a boyfriend or girlfriend, we think that we can count on them. And we say to ourselves, I will do anything for that person. But when it comes to me needing them, they're not there. And I come to a place today that I'm not going to feel like I need anybody. I think that if I can't do it myself, then I need to wait on God. I'm not going to make somebody do something they don't want to do. I'm not going to say, well, I did this for you. No, I'm not. Anything I do with somebody is from the kindness of my heart. I have a God heart and a God conscience. So anything I do for somebody, I do because I want to. And I'm not looking for anything back in return. And even though it would be nice, people don't have the same God conscience or God heart. Remember that. So that being said, I find myself in this season that I'm cutting people loose. And I'm going to do it so well that I'm not going to let them know. I'm just going to walk away from it all. I'm making choices that make me happy. I'm making choices that I know that I'm better off by myself. I'm better off walking alone. I'm better off, doing things by myself. Because when people start stealing your happiness and your joy and your peace, cut them off. They're not worth it. I'm learning that I bring myself joy. I know how to go to my happy place when I'm sad. I know what makes me happy. And I choose today that I'm not going to ask nobody to do nothing for me or my child. Even though I rarely ask anybody. But when I do, it's because I really need them. But when every time I ask the same person, especially because we're close like that, and it always be like, I don't know, call me back, or no, I'm not going to do it. And here I'm like, I'll go beyond the call for you. I'm cutting them off. I'm moving on. Not going to call and say, by the way, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm just going to be like, bye. Making a decision that makes me happy. Because this journey that I'm on of success, they will not be part of it. So why hang on to somebody or hang on to things that no longer serves you? And you'd rather be with somebody and be miserable than be without them and be happy. Because you don't want to go through the hurt pain. You don't want to go through getting up by yourself and going to sleep by yourself. Listen, that's the best place to be. Especially that person does not treat you well. Especially when that excitement of wanting to be with them is no longer there. Because people are selfish. And all they think about is themselves. And so you need to think about yourself. And if what used to be no longer there, how can you start bringing me flowers and all of a sudden stop? People change. When seasons change, people, places, and things do too. And that means you. It's time to make some changes in your life. It's time to start cutting some people loose. Some people have been in relationships 4 or 5 years and still ain't got no ring on it. I can testify to it. And they ain't even thinking about marriage. Just wasting your time. And you sitting there letting them and hoping that one day they'll wake up and realize how special you are. That maybe they might wake up one day and realize that you are one of a kind. And there's no one out here like you. You're hoping that they'll wake up one day and be like, you're the love of my life. Some people are just not wired that way. So for me, I choose me. And you should choose you. That's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, what I choose to do, and to go on a journey. Sometimes you got to sacrifice everything of who you are to get to this place. Some people don't want to sacrifice the time, the energy. But remember, what you put in is what you get out. You can't go to the bank and make a withdrawal, but you didn't put no money into the bank. You didn't put no kind of money in it, but you expect to go up in there and withdraw some money. It's not going to happen. You got to put the time and the energy in. That's all I'm saying. I hope that this was encouragement to your spirit. But for real, for me to be 49 years old, I don't have a day or a second to be wasting on anybody. If you don't see what you see, if you don't see what I see, then I'm out. And I'm not going to make an excuse for, oh, that's just how they are. No. I chose to stay your friend. I chose to be your woman. I chose these things. Now I can choose to bail out. Then maybe then they will open their eyes and realize that it may be too late. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is for, but I have to let you know. They said that the truth will set you free, and I'm hoping that this will set you free, whoever it may be. But for me, I am happy. And I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy. I'm going to continue on this journey by myself. And you will see exactly what happens when you are obedient to God. The things that He will do in your life will be incredible. And I'm going to be an example. And you're going to be like, wow, she said that. And then I'm going to show you my videos of my journey and how I got there. My ups and my downs. And then, maybe then you'll say, if she didn't survive, so can I. Because sometimes that's what it takes for some of us. We got to see it to believe it. So maybe that's what you need. And I'm going to prove to you that walking alone is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful place to be. Because you find your true purpose when you're by yourself. And you can carve away everything you didn't like about yourself. And you can make the necessary adjustments in your life. Who you want in your life, who you don't want. You start to eat differently. You'll have a different surrounding of friends. And the ones you used to have was ghetto. Now now you're around more people that want or desire the same thing as you. You don't have to be around people who like to stay at home all day, don't want to go outside and enjoy life. Now you get around people who do, because that's what you do. You love. Like me, I love being outside. I love looking at the trees and watching the grass grow and the birds fly. I've always been the kind of person that enjoy Mother Nature. So you have to enjoy everything you love. Stop doing what everybody else loves to do and start doing what you love to do, because you matter. And that's what Lady J is trying to say to you. Enjoy you. I know we got things going on. We got COVID-19. We got the riots and stuff going on. We got so many things going on. We got so many things up against us. But in spite of, it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change what you want to be and who you want to be. This should make you fight even more. This should make you take steps that you've never taken before, because this is happening. This is your time. This is your spotlight. God has prepared the stage. All he's doing is waiting for you to come. Will you step on the stage? Will you? Because some of us will not do it because we don't want to go through a whole lot of craziness. We don't want to go through nothing. You got to go through to get to. Nothing comes easy. It's hard work and dedication. Okay? This is your girl, Lady J. I love you. I hope this is a blessing to you. It's a blessing to me. Why I'm encouraging you, I am encouraging myself. I'm not going to tell you something that I have not been through. So once again, it's your girl, Lady J. I love you. Remember, nothing happens to you happens or happen on today. Move out of your comfortability and get to a place of possibility. All right? Until next time, this is your girl, Lady J. Peace. I love you.